Jerusalem.
Thank you. They are tempting me. They know what I can do best. Good morning. Good morning. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Yes, I quickly introduce myself. Dr. Kariuki Josphat, married to Pieros Cherotich, and between us we are blessed with 4 children. We've been around here for the last 14 years. And before this opportunity, she was a high school teacher. I was a full-time lecturer in the university here in Nairobi. But today we don't do any of those. We were able to retire very early, very young, because of this great opportunity. Right. Yes. And so I'm so excited to be requested to share something about dreams, goals, and self-talk, and engage my fellow panelists. Because really, the reason why I started this business was because I had a good job, yes, but my dreams were much higher than what my jobs would supply. And I discovered at one point that the harder I worked, the more broke I became. And I knew if I don't change, things will never change. I was moving very fast in the opposite direction of my dreams. And so when this opportunity came to me, I grabbed it at once. They say when something sounds too good, think twice, but not for people who want to be rich. So, dreams. My dreams were very clear. I don't know how clear your dreams are, but I knew from the word go what I really wanted to achieve. When the what is big enough, the how becomes almost automatic. Do you agree with me? When the what is big enough. And so my dreams were very big. Now, before I engage my fellow panelists, I must say this. Through this opportunity, Pieros and I have been able to achieve our wildest dreams. We don't dream of the machine we want to drive. We are driving it. We don't dream of where we want to live. We live where we really wanted to live, in our own home. And our children are in international schools. That is what can happen to you. Now, I will take this together with my very good friend called Friend Geshoke, and we'll run it together. Because really without dreams, you cannot even have a reason to even wake up in the morning. What is that pushes you that you cannot sleep? And I will first ask a friend to perhaps just tell us what pushed you to start this business, Friend?
Thank you so much, Josphat. It's exciting that I'm here on this platform with Josphat. Josphat had the money. He was a lecturer. He was earning over 100,000 shillings. He had a 6-figure income. Me, I was on the other side of the spectrum. I was earning 10,000 shillings as a receptionist. I didn't have money. I was broke. I was a young man. I was in my 20s. And I had big dreams. I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to live in a nice neighborhood. I wanted to enjoy the things that people would enjoy. I wanted a car, a car, For men, gari ni kitu ya maana sana, true or false? So I wanted a car, and I wanted to be my own boss. That was paramount. I wanted to retire, leave employment at an early age, and do my own thing. Because I had realized at an early age, so long as you're working for somebody else, you cannot go very far in life. You have to reach a point where you say, I want to run my own life. So these are some of the things that I really wanted when this opportunity found me.
Thank you, Friend. So the thing is this. Yes, it's good to have a dream, but have you discovered sometimes as you work towards your dreams, there are enough people to try to steal the dream from you, right? And so one of the interesting questions I may want to ask Friend is, how do you defend your dreams so that they are not stolen by the very many thieves surrounding us?
Fantastic. I can tell you there are many thieves, there are many dream stealers, and many of them are very close to our hearts. Many of them are our parents, our sisters, our brothers, our best friends, in quotes, and even our spouses can be dream stealers. Because it happened to me that when I went home and I shared this, everybody thought I was crazy. My friends at work thought I was mad. Walisema najizeesha, and I'm still young. Kufanya mabiashara. You see, when you're in your 20s, people are not thinking about business. They are thinking about having fun and enjoying life, you see. So many people try to steal my dream. One of the things that helped me to really stick to my dreams is developing a dream chart. And for the new people in the room, you need to develop your own dream chart. Some people call it a vision board. I did it in a very crude way. I took a manila paper, divided it, put pictures of the car I want to drive, the cars I wanted to drive, the houses I wanted to live in and own, the trips I was going to travel, even the checks that I wanted to earn from Neolife. I even went and opened an account just to get a checklist and write that check to myself for the amount that I want. And I wrote cancel there, I said paid by Neolife, but to Fred Gishuki. And it started small, 30,000, 50, and it kept on increasing. But I put that chart on the wall. So anytime I would wake up in the morning, I would see my dream chart. I would see the reason why I was doing the business. That kept me in the business.
Wow, very interesting. By the way, it works. I remember for me, I did something close to that. I even had my phone screensaver with the kind of cars I wanted to drive and all that. And I remember where I park, I would go there and there was a good Land Cruiser that was being parked there. By then I had not bought mine. And I would pretend that I'm operating my phone like this, but I was taking a photo. And within no time, I bought that kind of a machine, the latest shape of Land Cruiser.
Wow.
You know. So you may want to implement what Fred is talking about. But now, Fred, please clarify something here. Many people just wish of things. And I heard you sometimes say there's a difference between wishful thinking and dreams. What's the difference?
Wow. Now, wishful thinking is just, people, when you hear dreams, at first I thought it was about going to bed and then what happens as you're sleeping. That's what I thought dreams were before I joined Neolife. And when I came to Neolife, I had a distinction. And the distinction was, when you sit down and decide, this is what I want, then you put a date to it. You say, I want a car. My first car that I wanted was a Toyota. I wanted a Toyota Corolla. And I wanted a new one. Yeah? And that's the first picture that I put on the dream chart. I wanted this car. What color? So I put the right color. Then when do I want it? I put the date. And then how much will this car cost me? I put the price. It was coming to over 1 million shillings. I was earning 10,000 shillings. Of course, that was a stretch. Yeah? But what happened? Because of putting it on the dream chart and working out the business, I finally ended up with a Toyota 100. It was not a new one. It was KAK 252Z. It was pre-owned once or twice, but it was mine. And it was in my name. It didn't cost me much. And at my place of work, I was the 4th person to drive a car. So whatever you put on your dream chart, and you put a date, you find out the price, get a picture like what Kariuki has said, it has to be the right color, so that it is real, you own it, then it happens. And that takes the wishful thinking from just being a wishful thinking to a dream and then to a goal. A goal has to have a deadline, when it is going to happen, and you have to know exactly how it's going to happen.
Now, you've answered one question I wanted to ask you about goals. Because if you just have dreams and you don't have tangible goals on how you're going to really achieve those dreams, then you'll never achieve them. And one of the things we advise new people, when you join the business, have some goals. Now, there are different types of goals, but Gishuki can share something in 1 minute on how do you set goals that can help you to actually achieve those dreams, Gishuki.
Thank you. One thing I can say is when you're dreaming and when you're setting goals, Start from where you are. When I came into this business, my story is very different from his, because me, I was coming from earning 10,000 shillings. Him, he was earning over 100,000 shillings. So you see, already there, the dreams are very different. For me, one of my dreams was to earn 20,000 shillings. So one of my goals was to earn an extra what? 10K, to double my salary. Then the other goal was small things. Buying a suit, buying a pair of shoes, buying a wristwatch. Start from where you are. As you achieve the small goals and dreams through the business, it gives you confidence that you can achieve the bigger dreams. So it's a step-by-step process. Don't come in as a new distributor and say, my first immediate goal is to buy a Land Cruiser. I tell you, you'll be a very frustrated guy. You have to start small. Me, I started with a Toyota 100, and when I achieved that, I upgraded. Today, I drive a 4-wheel drive car. But that did not happen overnight. I had to come from step by step and grow from dream to dream. And if you keep doing that, come into the business, become a manager, become a senior manager, go step by step, then you'll actually finally become a 5-diamond director.
Wonderful, step by step. Don't try to jump all the stairs at once. It is stair by stair. Absolutely. Now, as you pursue your dreams, I've heard people say, I met people who are telling me this business doesn't work, I cannot make it. But then the big question is, what do you tell yourself? And that is what we call self-talk. What kind of self-talk do you do so that you don't have to listen to the negative talk from outside, friend?
Thank you. Now, this is a powerful tool. Guys, if you don't hear anything else, hear this one. This is a power bomb. You can become anything and everything you've always wanted to be if you get the right self-talk. And this is something that you sit down, you write it on in your diary, you write it somewhere where you can be reading it on a daily basis. I did it. I was not good at selling products. I had never sold even a sweet before I joined Neolife. I was not a leader. I was not many things. But I wrote in my self-talk like I was. So I started saying, I am a great leader. Every day and in every way, I am getting better and better. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I sponsor young, sharp, productive people. Then the good part of it, I would say, I earn. Now, if you're here today, how much would you like to earn? You are the one who is not paying yourself that check. Because if you say, I earn 30,000 Kenya shillings and over per month, and you're a new distributor, and you keep repeating it, pretty soon it's going to happen. But you must say like it is already happening. Don't say, I will earn. That will never happen. Say, I earn. And then you adjust that. You start saying, I earn 50,000. I earn 100,000. The more you keep on raising these figures through your self-talk, you'll achieve them. Now, there is other issue of the things that you're not able to do. Like, I was not able to talk to strangers in a matatu. Anybody who struggles with that? Talking to strangers? Most of us do. The best way to do it, say it in your self-talk. I am an expert in talking to strangers. I love talking to strangers. When you say that, the mind is a very interesting thing. It changes. And now suddenly, you find that you actually love talking to strangers. And even if you have a negative spouse, you can say, my spouse is very positive about the business, and you are building the business together. Pretty soon, she'll start being positive and doing it better than you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. In fact, for Pieros and myself to be able to really sponsor very many people, there is one affirmation that we make, self-talk, every time. We go saying, everyone I talk to get started. Wow. Think about that. Everyone I talk to gets started. Because if you don't do that, and you go with the opposite of saying people are negative, these fellows, I don't know what they want, then they will not accept it because you've confessed it. So very powerful there. Always talk good about yourself. If there is no enemy outside there is inside, then the enemy outside can do you no harm. So that is very powerful. And as we get towards the end, I must mention this from Benjamin Franklin, that many people die at 25 and they are not buried until 75. And that what means is that if you stop dreaming, if you stop focusing on your goals, then you're just waiting to be buried. It is a sad story. So now that we have this opportunity, let's run with it and let's not let anyone to snatch it from us. Your closing remark, friend.
Well, my closing remarks are like this. Dreams do come true in your life. But there's a secret. Don't focus where you are. Focus where you are. It reminds me of a story of some young people who are playing and they were trying to walk on a pavement and balancing. You know the way boys balance. And their dad was coming along and they said, "Daddy, come and walk on this pavement." And the boys kept falling off when they were trying. But Daddy came and walked right through. And they wondered, how comes Dad has such good balance? And the dad helped them. He told them, the reason why I walked on that pavement is because I have a big belly. So I cannot see here. I can only see where I am. The reason why you guys were falling off is because you are looking where? Where you are. That is how life is. If you look at your circumstances where you are, you will fall off, you will fall down, and you will not go anywhere. Look at where you are going. Where are you going? Don't think that I am here, I don't even have fare in my pocket. Maybe hata uliomba fare kukuja hapa. You don't even know how you are going back home. That is irrelevant. Focus on where you are going and get excited. When you focus on your dreams and your goals, dreams have a magnet. They pull you towards the goals and the dreams. And that is the secret of this business. Focus on where you are going. I know you are new. You don't even have a passport. Focus on traveling. And don't just focus. Tell everybody, next year I am going to Cape Town. Remember the self-talk. Next year I am going to Cape Town. They don't know that you are just a new distributor. Your kit has not even been opened. And then they know people are going to Cape Town. And you are go because you are a distributor. And people, let me tell you the last thing. Nothing succeeds like success. When you tell somebody, I am in your life, and next year I am going to Cape Town. The guy says, I don't want to be left behind. He will join. And then you tell him, tell everybody, next year you are going to. And then the other one will join. Before you know it, all of you will be in Cape Town.
Thank you so much. That's a powerful close, and we'll end our discussion there. I pray that you are going to focus on your dreams until you achieve all of them.